Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Minecraft video. This one is also, this one's the third in the series of modding videos. So today we're going to be looking at like properties for blocks, like how long time it takes to chop the block, resistant to explosions, light value, how much the block lights, and what the drop blocks when you chop in a survival, how many items it drops, and if we have the time in the end of the video, we will be looking at how to get side textures. If we don't have time in the end of this video, I will make a new one for it. So yeah, I'll just slide in another one. So let's get to it. As you might remember, we made this test block, so what we're going to start with is add some new fields here right next to this set block name. So we're going to add dot, and this should pop up like this. Yeah, and you gotta press something in here. So you can scroll down, see what you find, but I'm just gonna start by writing set hard set Okay, we can start by resistance. So no, wait, set yeah, dot set hardness. There we go. Now this is a F, like this float, but you gotta have a number in front of the F, like 1. Yeah, I can't compare to anything. I can't really come up with any numbers in my head, so let's just go into blocks and compare it there. See what stone is, for instance. Block, stone. Stone is 1.5 F in hardness, so we can have about 2 or something. 2 F. You can also write 2.0, but it doesn't matter. Now we're also going to have, let's say we want to make this block invincible to explosions. So let's set the dot set set resistance. There we go. And stone is 10, and I think end stone is 15, and I think obsidian is about 20,000, and bedrock is like lots of them, very much. So we're just gonna set like 1,000. Works fine. And now we're going to add light value. So dot set light value. There. And beware here, because 1 F is complete maximum. It's complete maximum. You can't have more than that. If you have more than that, like 2 F, it will crash. So keep it to 1 F or a half F. I'll take 0.7 F. That's a bit less than a torch. I think redstone in the ground is about 1.4 or something. Let's see what's next on the list. Yeah, now we're going to go to the block test file and go to that. So I don't have how this is written in my head, but I think it's like public void quantity dropped or something. So let's find a block that works. Now gravel is a nice example, or glass works perfectly as well. Public ENT, so it was ENT, not the void. I'm not really so much of a programmer here, so INT quantity dropped. Why is that wrong? Yeah, like that. And what's wrong here? There we go. ENT quantity dropped. So let's say we want to have dropped 100 of these. What's wrong? Void method copy. Okay. I think we need to put this under here. So let's just put this further down. Yeah, that's one. Sorry about that. And we want to drop 100. And the easiest way always to make stuff is just copy and modify it. Copy, paste, modify. Now this is basically if you want it to be able to put torches and such on it. But I want it to be a torch block, so oh, yay. Next on the list is what item is dropped. So glass, here it is, no item dropped, because when you chop glass nothing happens. So dirt, yeah, and if you don't have anything, I think it just returns itself. Like when you break it, it just drops its block. But we want it to drop like diamonds or something. So we have to go to gravel, and copy this line, this entire line. Nope, that one. Now, pretty easy thinking. If we just wanted to drop, I'll just change this to diamond there straight away. There we go. And what this basically says is like this the random generator if you get flint or not in the gravel. So we don't want that, we just want to drop regular. But you can also set this to 10, it's 1 of 10 chance, so you can set it to 1 of 5 if you want to be easy to get. So normally it's block ID, so we could rather have diamond or dirt dropping, but we're going to take away this part. The shift index, but there we go. So now it will drop 100 diamonds when you chop it. It is material rock, so you will need a pickaxe to chop it. I don't know exactly which materials there are. There are air, cactus, cakes, circuits, I mean, clay, cloth. Cloth is wool, basically. Fire, ground, but I prefer rock for most of my things. Or you can have wood. Like if you have wood, you can chop it with your hand and it will still drop. But if you chop it with, like, let's say you have rock and you chop it with your hand, you won't get anything. Nothing from it. Let's see. We have used about 10 minutes now, so I think we have time for the side texture. This one is a bit longer. But when you're going to make a side texture, you're going to have to go back to your mod test. And what I like to do is I like to put all the ints on top, so it becomes like this. Public int, and you can say like test. You can call this whatever you want. You can call this smile or whatever you want, but test. Public int test. Simple as that. Now let's say we want to have a front texture and we want to have a top texture. So we're going to have to put two then. Public int test front, and we're going to change this other one to test top. Now down under this line, just by the side of this. Oh yeah, and by the way, no, I can explain it later. Under here, you can have whatever you want as long as it's underneath this constructor or within its constructor. That is between here and here. So we can put it there. Now we can say like test top dot, or we can say test top. No, this is a variable. So test top equals modulo dot add override. Now we're going to do the same thing as we did here, but just pick another picture. We're going to make the picture afterwards, but first one is of course the slash terrain dot png. Make sure to remember PNG. I always forget it and I get this stupid error, and I go searching for the error and I can't find it because it's just some misspelling. And yeah, we can just copy this. So test top. Now I'm going to copy this and replace it with front. There we go, and change it to front here. So now we have done the coding part in this file. Now just have to go here, and I really don't like coding this part, but we can copy it from Furnace because I hate writing. I think it's pretty much on top here. Yeah, here it is. Gonna give it a little space. So if we just start this now, it will have the furnace texture because it's number 17 in its picture. Like, I can show you how this works. You're going to need this later anyway. Minecraft and hate this. T for train. Smart. Very smart. So here we go. Like, stone has the number 1 in texture. This is number 0. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it goes all the way down to here. Well, this is 17 or such, and this is 18, 19, no, this may be 19, I really haven't counted them, but 17 is the front, so this is the system that Minecraft uses for all these textures. So instead of having over 200 textures, or over 300 textures actually, you can just have 2 pictures. One like this, one like this for all the blocks, and one for all the items. It's very smart. If you ever start modding with Forge, this will be possible for you to make. It's like that. You're gonna have to write a few more lines in here, but you're gonna have to do that. So this block index in texture plus 17. Instead, we're just going to put, instead of all this, take away right after return, we're going to say mod underscore, no, not concrete, but mod underscore test and dot, and there should be something like this, dot test top. Okay. Right, I forgot to add static, so static int. And as the furnace, here we got an error if it's active or not. You can just delete all of this. We're going to have this else thing. Else return null temporary. Yeah, it can't return null, but anyway. And we're going to do the same thing here, down here. So anyway, here, here we got yeah, 0. This is at get block index and texture, and it says par 5 equals 1, and par 5 is that is the texture. So if the texture, if the top is the top, it's this texture, which we have led to this variable, which leads to this picture. so it finds that picture and adds that for the top texture. 1 is the top, 0 is the bottom. I don't really know what is the front, but this is the, either of this is the top or the bottom. So I think 3 is front or back. You can experiment with this yourself. Just change the number between 1, 0 and 5 to find out which you should have. And paste that and change it to front. Yeah, 2 returns doesn't work too well. And else return block index in texture. No. So now this should work. So now we gotta hurry up and test it. This will probably not be the right side, but you can just experiment with that yourself. It's very easy. I used about 10 minutes first time when I did it, and for some reason this crashed. Let's see if we can read the error. Right, how stupid am I? I forgot to add the image, so right now I'm just gonna be real quick because we got just past 21 minutes, so 22. So I'm simply just going to copy this, change a little bit so we can see a difference. Edit, adjustments. Okay, and save as. Test front. And we're gonna make a new one. We can just take this one actually. Adjustments. And we could take it back a bit like this, and we can make like a circle on top, black circle. Let's say this is a washing machine or something. Perfect. And we're going to save this as front test top. There we go. Now we're just going to paste these two inside of our Eclipse folders. Test mod, paste those. Why is it still wrong? Image not found. Test mode, test. Right. As I did wrong earlier, I forgot to add .png. As I mentioned, it's very hard to remember. Now, last time. Finally. Now we have ourselves a different size texture. Now, as you can see, no matter what angle we make or place it from, it will always point this way. This is 0 by the F over here. Right here. The F, it's 0. So I think that's east or something. But at least you now can make top textures and bottom textures, but we didn't make that. So you just experiment for yourself. And maybe later I'll add in a video how to make it pointy when you place it. And by the way, as you saw, we made this invincible to TNT, so we cannot blow it away now. And if we go far down, it should be lighting up. Yeah, it lights. And I'm really not going to do much else, but with this video I have done all the things on my list. But in the next video I will make recipes. This one was supposed to be recipes, but I felt like doing this right now, so I did this. And in my next video I'm going to do recipes, as I said, but in the one after that I will probably make how to make a new liquid, because a guy called Mr. Dropped Master, I think, Mr. Dropped Master, wondered how to make that. So I'm going to make that for him and for everyone else who wonders how to make a new oil or something. So I'll see you later, and please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out, and it really supports me and makes me want to make more videos for you guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.